On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. And now they'll shift things around.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
70, 70.
He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but with my man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
To throw, Dart. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Throwing, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag in the back. Field. This might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. In motion left goes Watson. Here's Dart. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot it down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19, cut 19, cut.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's out right at the 25. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Catch, 65, 19, 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Bengals had 8 and 5 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Warrior 70, Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Roll.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on. 70 Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Rig alert, rig alert. Buffalo 18.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Dragon 60. 70. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 18. Pioneer. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And Diggs has it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
70 ranges, 70
First
ranges.
and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Buffalo 18, ready.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Get up. Get up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Bengals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 12.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up second and a yard.
To the air, Dart.
36-yard line.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line.
Giants first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Second down and 8. Throwing his Dart. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative.
Buffalo 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Okay, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 up, ready? Cougar 19. Check smash, check smash. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Craft all 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18. Pioneer.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
19 Lions. Panthers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here we go. Viking. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Check. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And the Bengals first down.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw again.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy!
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Luke Musgrave,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw, Dart. This is Fant on the short completion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking to throw, Dart. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down. Now Dart. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
19 Lions.
First and 10
7 Pirates.
at the
7 Pirates.
46-yard line.
Hurt. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cowboys. Tag 18 Rattle. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw caught by Musgrave. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's another Bengals
60 Bison.
first down. First and
60,
10 at the
19, Tiger,
15-yard
9,
line.
Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. Ready,
They'll look to throw again. He completes it to Hunter. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
check smash, check smash. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
And they'll run again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there.
That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Giants 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now a second and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Play action. Now Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here's Dart.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. That is caught through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian Watson, 60 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Sanders now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth you full of
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
Six, tag. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 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 check. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, hey. Warriors 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ready, break. Buffalo 18, Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
19 Lions.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
54 yards.
and the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Giants 21.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
pushing his way through. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Touchdown, Giants! Christian Watson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Sanders on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Come on.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready. 60 Bobcats. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A big play looming on third down.
Go! Go!
Hands it off out of the gun. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bengals,
the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win.
and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.